Okay. Okay, here we go. What fitness activities did you pursue as a teenager and later as an adult?
Football and baseball
In high school?
in high school.
Right. But then later as an adult, you really weren't doing anything.
I didn't exercise, I worked.
You worked outside
Yeah,
in the construction excavation business.
yeah.
So you were very active, but it wasn't like a planned fitness
right,
routine.
Right.
And what was your diet like back then?
My what?
Your diet. Like what all did you eat?
Oh, everything I could.
Okay, so
Fried stuff.
a lot of fried and
Ham, steak,
unhealthy red meats and you
potatoes,
you ate a lot of it.
and eggs,
Okay.
bacon, stuff I wasn't supposed to eat.
Okay. What not so healthy habits did you pick up in adulthood?
Drinking.
And smoking?
Oh, I smoked all along.
You smoked all your life, even as a teenager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as heavy, but smoked.
And how did those habits develop?
I don't know, hanging around the wrong people, I guess.
And were you just busy, or was your health not a priority?
No.
You didn't probably think
I
about
didn't think nothing about it.
Okay. How much did you smoke?
Pack a day.
Okay.
Sometime, not all, every day, but a lot of days.
Okay. When did you learn that you needed to have double bypass surgery?
After I had a heart attack, went to fire station, and they told me to go to the hospital.
And so while you were in the hospital, that's when you found out?
That's when my regular doctor diagnosed me.
And how did you feel when the doctor told you were going to have the surgery?
I don't really remember how I felt.
You didn't really have a choice, right?
I didn't have, I didn't have no choice, either that or forget it.
And how did the surgery go?
Fine.
What was your recovery like?
Well, it was just like you recover from anything.
You were in the hospital for probably a week.
10 days.
10 days, okay. And when did you decide that something needed to change, that you needed to quit smoking and start exercising more?
When did I change?
When did you decide that you needed to do those things?
Oh, well, probably immediately.
In the hospital?
Yeah.
You quit smoking while you were in the hospital, right?
Yeah, one time.
Um,
But I picked it back up.
You did? What was your plan for achieving the goal of quitting smoking and exercising and getting more healthy?
I didn't have a plan per se. I just quit.
And then you started in the hospital rehab program. What was that like?
Booger, to start with.
It was hard
Yeah.
because you hadn't really
Well, I was
exercised
scared,
much.
Part of it, I was kind of scared.
Oh, you were afraid that you might have a heart attack or something while you were exercising.
Yeah.
But there were doctors and nurses there that supervised
Yeah.
you?
Start with.
And did that make you feel more
Yeah.
at ease?
Yeah. My regular heart doctor was there. It makes you feel better.
Okay. And then how did you keep up with exercising after the formal program was over?
I just stuck with it
Just kept going.
until I moved here.
And how did your workouts change, if at all? Did you just keep doing the same things that they had you doing in that program?
Trying to.
And what were those things, like walking on the treadmill and
On a treadmill and a bicycle, and I had something else, but I don't remember what it was.
did you do like hand weights or did you do like the rowing machine or no?
I don't remember what it was. It was something.
Some sort of cardiovascular
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah.
Did you make any other changes, like watching your diet or losing weight or prioritizing sleep or
Yeah, I tried different things, losing weight, and none of them really was satisfactory.
did you
No.
try to eat a healthier diet and not as much fried or not as much red meat or
Yeah,
not as much salt
I
or
still don't do that.
how involved was mom?
Well, I had to have her.
She was encouraging.
Yeah, she my right hand man.
And did y'all work out together? Did you prepare meals together?
We cooked together.
Okay. And she would go to the fitness center with you?
Yeah, sometime, but not all. She wouldn't do nothing. That walk, she used to walk quite a bit. We had a track in the building, and she'd walk around the track.
Okay. So what was your health and fitness like when you moved in with me?
Well, I started going to Lifetime Fitness then, because it's right here close, and otherwise I hadn't been doing that.
How did you become aware of Lifetime?
I don't know.
Because maybe you had driven past it and
Yeah, it was right down the street, and I just went over there and signed up, and they threw me in the building and made me get to work.
but at the time it was just the construction trailer in the parking lot is when
Yeah.
you signed up. You were
Yeah, well, it was in the final stages of completion when I got here, moved here. So it wasn't long afterwards that they opened up.
so you were one of the first members.
Yeah.
Do you know what number you are? Do you know, like, you weren't the first member, but do you know how many people had signed up ahead of you?
No. Well, they signing up and coming is different.
Well, yeah.
They can sign up and then not come for a week or two, maybe a month, maybe not at all.
So what's your relationship with Lifetime been like over the years?
Great. I met a lot of people.
And so you like the everyone there that works there is very nice and helpful.
Yeah.
Take good care of you.
Yeah, well.
Watch out for you.
Well, they watch out for everybody, kind of. If it's the right place, it's the right time. But they pretty well take care of everything. It's a good place.
And what's your routine? Do you use the machines? What do you do when you go there?
First, I on a stretch machine, I guess you could call it a machine. Then I would go to the other types of machines and do stretching, stretching. Then I'd go to the bicycle.
So you ride the bike
25 minutes a day,
5 days a week?
5 days a week.
And you used to walk on the treadmill, right?
I used to work on the treadmill, but I guess I got tired of it. I went over to the bicycle.
Okay. How has your relationship and exercise changed since you first became a member? Well, one thing is now you ride the bike instead of the treadmill, and you've added probably. Have you added some of the machines and things that you didn't do at first?
Yeah, and I eliminated some because I had to. It was hurting my shoulders.
Okay.
Doctor told me to quit.
Are you involved with Aurora? They're just now starting that program, right,
No,
at your gym?
I'm not involved.
But you've not taken advantage of that yet. But maybe pickleball someday.
Doubt it.
What effect did Lifetime's closure during the pandemic have on you physically and mentally?
Well, they closed the thing down for a period of time, and I didn't do nothing except walk in the neighborhood, I think.
And on the treadmill here at home.
Yeah, the treadmill here at the house. We got one here.
But you were bummed that they closed, right? Because you didn't, because you had gotten into such a routine of going that it was. But you kept up with your routine by walking on the treadmill and in the neighborhood.
I didn't quit nothing. I was okay.
You kept doing what you could do here.
Yeah.
But then, what was it like to go back to the club when it reopened?
Great.
You were glad to see everybody?
Yeah, I'm glad to see the people that I was familiar with.
Did you have any health concerns or scares after recovering from your bypass surgery?
I don't think so. I've been in close contact with the doctors for quite a while now.
Yeah, you go to your regular appointments, and at your last appointment, your cardiologist attributed your exercise program as to why you were doing so well.
Yeah.
He was very happy to hear that you have continued to exercise every day.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your health and wellness today? Do you have current and future goals for your fitness and health?
Well, I'm not as stable as I always have been. And I think going to the club helps that.
Helps with your balance and things like that.
I just enjoy going. Cause everybody's nice, the instructors are nice, the bosses are nice, and sometimes they buy my lunch for me.
But would you say that like one of your goals is to keep at a healthy weight and continue to be active and with your exercise and
as long as I can afford it.
And all of that? What advice would you have for other people, especially, like older people, about staying motivated and committed to an exercise routine?
Well, there's not very many of us there in the first place. Every now and then it's some not old people. I can't say that, but they come and they don't really get into it very hard. They just kind of mope around a little bit.
Well, so would you say that it's important to stick with it and keep going? And
they tell me the same thing. Drink a lot of water, stuff like that.
And then, as a father, what advice do you have for me? What do you want me to know about fitness and health pursuits?
You ought to already know.
Well, so eat right, exercise.
Exercise. Well, you walk every day, but with the dogs.
Yeah.
One for that, I don't know what you do.
Okay.
You don't get the right exercise, you get exercise.
Okay.